Pattaya Players are back on stage with a comedic collection of free acts at the Indian by Nature restaurant here in John TN. All very different and even with separate directors. They're still getting ready, so let's go and take a look.
There's no equal like show, people they smile when they are low. Even with the turkey that's a cold, the baby stranded out in the cold. Still you wouldn't change it for a single gold. Let's go on with the show. Let's go on with the show.
We were trying to come up with something that was a little bit different from the standard full-length play. So by bringing 3 one-acts together, it allows you to have 3 different plays all in one, thus allowing the audience members to have 3 different experiences all at once.
The first production of the one acts was A Jolly Sinister Jape, which featured a handful of stranded people in a mysterious house in a thunderstorm, but with something sinister at play. Wendy Can explained how she put her own stamp on this particular production.
3 people get stranded in a terrible thunderstorm in an abandoned house. Strange things start happening, but in the end, the goodies win through, just like they should in any good story.
From the very first scene, I was captivated and continually surprised at the twists, turns and skullduggery that made this hugely enjoyable. Not only were we thoroughly entertained, but well fed, courtesy of Av and her team at Indian by Nature, serving up her unique Indian fusion cuisine. Well, the Indian food was delight, and Act 1 has really set the level for more to come. However, Act 2 is starring only one person. We caught up with Doug Heron to find out how he kept his audience interest through monologue.
Well, Prince Charming is a guy who hasn't had much luck with his the maidens that he's rescued, and he's giving us the lowdown on his progress or lack of it so far. He's also giving a few tips to the gentlemen in the audience.
These days, a lot of Britannies and tailors, but no parties. That's when I met my second wife, Snow White.
The thing I liked best about the act was the costume, particularly the riding boots. Well, as director, it's often difficult to direct yourself. I've had a lot of arguments, there's been a few artistic differences, but in the end, I just look in the mirror and generally agree with myself.
Well, it's down to the final act. Oprah made me do it. I wonder what it's about.
It's a very interesting scenario that I think everybody's actually had the opportunity to be part of in real life, because it's a retail store gone wrong drama. In other words, there are 2 women who are fighting to the death for this one copy of an Oprah-sanctioned book, and they'll do anything it takes to get that book.
We don't have it.
Oh, is it on sale? Because you what?
We don't have it, I'm sorry.
Yes, you do.
No, we don't.
Yes, you do.
We're sold out.
For an amateur thespian group, the acting was absolutely superb. That resulted in an absorbing family show. If you fancy yourself as an actor, or even just to help out, Pattaya Players are always on the lookout for volunteers. And it's a great way to keep in touch with your creative side.
My proudest moment of Pattaya Players would definitely be its longevity. The fact that it's lasted 6 years. When we first started, the board members came together initially. We all threw 15,000 baht on the table because we had no money to start with, no sponsors, no anything. And we didn't know where it was going to go or if it was going to last. And now, 6 years later, we're over 20 productions. We're publicly known throughout Pattaya, and I think we get better and better with each show.
What I like about Pattaya Players is they're a great bunch of friendly people.
The camaraderie, friendship, they're a great bunch to work with. They're always supportive, always there for you.
Oh, I love it. It's a hobby for me. I get to meet a lot of new people.
And it's a great social scene.
There's no people like show people, they smile when they are low.
Well, Pattaya Players have done it again. That was amazing. And let's remember, both of the nights were sold out. Now, 2 days after this, they're back to the drawing boards, ready for their new production, The Divorce Sale. Can't wait. This is Dan Cheeseman. Had a thoroughly great night. I'm very full. Reporting for inspire-emagazine.com.